In the modern business landscape, the concept of work-life balance has emerged as a critical pillar of effective management. Gone are the days when relentless dedication to work, often at the expense of personal well-being and family life, was celebrated as the hallmark of success. Today, both employees and organizations recognize that sustainable productivity, innovation, and overall performance are inextricably linked to the ability to harmonize professional and personal demands. The importance of work-life balance in business management cannot be overstated, as it directly influences employee satisfaction, organizational culture, talent retention, and ultimately, the bottom line. The increasing complexity of business operations, driven by globalization, technological advancements, and heightened competition, has blurred the boundaries between work and personal life. Remote work, flexible schedules, and constant connectivity through digital devices have made it possible for employees to remain engaged with their work around the clock. While this flexibility offers numerous advantages, it also presents significant challenges. The expectation to be always on can lead to longer working hours, increased stress, and a gradual erosion of personal time. This phenomenon, often referred to as work-life integration, may initially seem beneficial but can quickly spiral into burnout if not managed properly. Business leaders and managers play a pivotal role in shaping an organizational environment that respects and promotes work-life balance. Their attitudes, policies, and practices set the tone for the entire workforce. When management prioritizes balance, it sends a powerful message that employees' well-being is valued alongside business objectives. This, in turn, fosters trust, loyalty, and a sense of belonging among staff. Conversely, a culture that glorifies overwork and neglects personal needs can breed resentment, disengagement, and high turnover rates. One of the most compelling reasons for integrating work-life balance into business management is its profound impact on employee health and well-being. Chronic stress, fatigue, and lack of time for self-care are common consequences of poor balance, leading to physical and mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, cardiovascular problems, and weakened immune systems. These health challenges not only diminish individual quality of life, but also result in increased absenteeism, reduced productivity, and higher healthcare costs for organizations. By encouraging reasonable workloads, flexible scheduling, and regular breaks, managers can help mitigate these risks and promote a healthier, more resilient workforce. Moreover, work-life balance is closely tied to employee engagement and job satisfaction. When individuals feel supported in managing their personal and professional responsibilities, they are more likely to be motivated, committed, and enthusiastic about their work. This positive attitude translates into higher levels of creativity, problem-solving, and collaboration, qualities that are essential for organizational success in a rapidly changing business environment. Engaged employees are also more likely to go above and beyond in their roles, contributing discretionary effort that drives innovation and competitive advantage. Talent attraction and retention represent another crucial dimension of work-life balance in business management. In a highly competitive labor market, skilled professionals often have multiple options and are increasingly selective about the organizations they choose to join. Companies that offer flexible work arrangements, generous leave policies, and supportive cultures are more attractive to top talent, particularly among younger generations who prioritize quality of life alongside career advancement. Furthermore, retaining experienced employees reduces the costs associated with recruitment, onboarding, and training, while preserving institutional knowledge and continuity. Organizational reputation and employer branding are also significantly influenced by work-life balance initiatives. In the age of social media and employer review platforms, internal practices quickly become public knowledge. Companies known for treating their employees well and respecting their need for balance enjoy enhanced reputations, which can attract customers, investors, and partners who share similar values. On the other hand, negative publicity about poor working conditions or excessive demands can damage a company's image and hinder its ability to compete effectively. From a managerial perspective, promoting work-life balance requires a multifaceted approach. It begins with clear policies that outline expectations regarding working hours, remote work, vacation time, and after-hours communication. These policies should be communicated transparently and applied consistently to avoid perceptions of favoritism or inequality. Managers must also be trained to recognize signs of burnout and to intervene proactively, offering support and resources as needed. Flexible work arrangements are among the most effective tools for supporting balance. Options such as telecommuting, compressed work weeks, job sharing, and flexible start and end times enable employees to tailor their schedules to fit personal needs without compromising business objectives. However, flexibility must be managed carefully to ensure that it does not lead to ambiguity or decreased accountability. Clear goals, regular check-ins, and open communication are essential for maintaining alignment and performance. Technology can be both a boon and a bane in the quest for work-life balance. While digital tools facilitate remote collaboration and efficiency, they can also create pressure to remain constantly available. Managers should encourage employees to set boundaries, such as turning off notifications outside of work hours and designating specific times for checking emails. Leading by example, managers who respect their own boundaries empower their teams to do the same. Another important aspect of fostering work-life balance is recognizing and accommodating the diverse needs of a multi-generational and multicultural workforce. Employees at different life stages, whether caring for young children, pursuing further education, or supporting aging relatives, require varying levels of flexibility and support. Inclusive policies that acknowledge these differences demonstrate respect for individual circumstances and contribute to a more equitable and supportive workplace. Investing in employee development and well-being programs can further enhance work-life balance. Offering resources such as counseling services, wellness initiatives, time management workshops, and financial planning assistance helps employees manage stress and build resilience. These programs signal a genuine commitment to holistic well-being, reinforcing the organization's values and strengthening the employer-employee relationship. Leadership commitment is the cornerstone of successful work-life balance initiatives. Senior executives must champion these efforts, allocating resources, modeling desired behaviors, and holding themselves and others accountable for results. When work-life balance is integrated into the organization's strategic objectives, it becomes a shared responsibility rather than an individual burden. Regular feedback mechanisms, such as surveys and focus groups, provide valuable insights into employee needs and the effectiveness of existing measures, enabling continuous improvement. The benefits of work-life balance extend beyond individual and organizational well-being. They also contribute to broader societal outcomes. Employees who have time and energy to engage in family, community, and civic activities are more likely to lead fulfilling lives and make positive contributions to society. Organizations that support balance help to create healthier, more inclusive communities, reinforcing their social license to operate and enhancing long-term sustainability. However, achieving and maintaining work-life balance is not without challenges. Resistance to change, deeply ingrained cultural norms, and the pressures of meeting business targets can impede progress. Some managers may fear that flexible arrangements will lead to decreased productivity or loss of control. Overcoming these obstacles requires education, evidence-based decision-making, and a willingness to experiment with new approaches. Sharing success stories and best practices from within and outside the organization can help build momentum and dispel misconceptions. It is also important to recognize that work-life balance is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. What constitutes balance varies from person to person and may change over time as circumstances evolve. Organizations must remain agile, regularly reassessing their policies and practices to ensure they meet the evolving needs of their workforce. Encouraging open dialogue and soliciting employee input fosters a sense of ownership and empowerment, making it easier to adapt to changing realities. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought the issue of work-life balance into even sharper focus. As millions of employees transitioned to remote work, often juggling professional responsibilities with caregiving and homeschooling, the challenges and importance of balance became undeniable. Organizations that responded with empathy, flexibility, and support were better able to maintain morale and productivity during unprecedented times. The lessons learned during this period underscore the need for resilience and adaptability in business management, with work-life balance as a central component. Measuring the effectiveness of work-life balance initiatives is essential for ongoing success. Key performance indicators may include employee satisfaction scores, turnover rates, absenteeism, productivity metrics, and health-related data. Qualitative feedback, gathered through interviews and open-ended surveys, provides deeper insights into employee experiences and perceptions. By tracking these indicators, organizations can identify areas for improvement and celebrate successes, reinforcing the value of their efforts. The role of technology in facilitating work-life balance continues to evolve. Innovations such as artificial intelligence, automation, and collaboration platforms have the potential to reduce administrative burdens and free up time for higher-value activities. However, technology must be implemented thoughtfully with attention to its impact on workload, communication patterns, and employee autonomy. Providing training and support ensures that employees can leverage these tools effectively without becoming overwhelmed. Looking to the future, the importance of work-life balance in business management will only continue to grow. Demographic shifts, changing employee expectations, and ongoing disruptions will require organizations to remain vigilant and proactive. Embracing a holistic approach that integrates balance into every aspect of management, from recruitment and onboarding to performance evaluation and succession planning, will be essential for attracting, retaining, and developing top talent. Ultimately, work-life balance is not merely a perk or a benefit. It is a strategic imperative that underpins organizational resilience, agility, and long-term success. By fostering a culture that values well-being, flexibility, and mutual respect, business leaders can unlock the full potential of their workforce and create a sustainable foundation for growth. The journey toward balance is ongoing, requiring commitment, creativity, and collaboration at every level of the organization. In conclusion, the significance of work-life balance in business management transcends individual comfort and convenience. It is a key determinant of organizational health, performance, and reputation. As the boundaries between work and life continue to shift, managers must lead with empathy, vision, and a deep understanding of human needs. By placing balance at the heart of their management philosophy, organizations can cultivate environments where people thrive, innovation flourishes, and business objectives are achieved in harmony with personal fulfillment. The pursuit of work-life balance is not a destination, but a dynamic process, one that, when embraced wholeheartedly, yields lasting benefits for employees, organizations, and society as a whole.